were self-standing, but I didn't have this feeling that things were unchanging. You see, because that's what they say you do. Yeah. Because that's what they say you do, and what's their justification for that? So you have to examine it in your meditation, and that's why this is a book on emptiness meditation. Wow. You have to go examine what's the difference. And the only real place to examine it is during your meditations. And if you don't meditate every day, you won't have a chance to do that.
So I could have an appendix that would list the meditations and where they are in the text.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, this one is supposed to be fruitless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But it would reveal why those schools had that idea.
Right.
Okay. And to do this meditation, you would have to have a very clear distinction in your mind between self-standing and independent, which I don't, okay? But maybe you can. Okay? Then he does this Lungi-drupa. He quotes a book to support himself. Okay, he quotes the Tongtun Chenmo, the great book called An Interlude on Emptiness. Okay. By the way, it means I believe there were lesser Tongtuns running around. But you might have to check that. Chirab Mawane, from the Vaibhashika up to Umarangyupas. Okay. The independent group of the mind-only school, middle way school, which involves both Mahayana and Hinayana, Tepa Chechung. Okay, those people, Rangde, we're gonna think about it as those who belong to those groups. Rangde, own group, meaning those who belong to those groups. Sui Luglayang, doesn't matter who you're talking about among those. Okay? Doesn't matter. Sui Luglayang, doesn't matter which particular school you're talking about in that group. Okay? Sui Luglayang, Kansa Rangyatu Bezeyu de Zimbani. This and only this, the tendency to believe that the person is substantial in the sense of self-standing. Because we've had substantial in the sense of being independent, okay? That and only that, nid, okay? That and only that is they believe, okay? Now, go slow. They believe is the zintang. So this is a new word that you have to learn, zintang. Okay. Tang means almost the classical place that a lama will take you to learn the word tang is in the gait of a horse. Oh. Okay. They're gyuktang. Duktang means how do you do it? Okay. What horses can run like this, or they can run like this. So different way of running, right? When you hit them, but before you hit them, they're going dig, 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 dig. That's all called tang. Like a dance, when you perform a dance and you're going dig, 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 or you're going dig, 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 or you're going dig, 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 dig. These are all tangs. These are
steps.
I don't know.
Gates.
They are gates, yeah. But here, it's zintang, means in the study of perception. Zintang means what's your take on it? Okay, how do you hold, what's your feeling as you hold the object? Okay, how do you take it? Okay, we'll talk more about it. But anyway, Zintangi Yuo means what is it that you feel is there? Okay, Zintangi, how do you take it? So a normal person, Zintangi Yuo for a pen?
It's a pen.
It's out there, on its own.
Coming this way, okay? That's called how they take it. It doesn't mean do they see your pen or not. It's not talking about that. It's what's their
The ontological status of the pen.
yeah, what's their feeling? No. In English, we say what's their take on the pen. You know, if you say how do you is the pen their object? Yes, that's not zindangiyo. Okay. Zindangiyo means how do they take it? The pen which is coming from its own side is the zindangiyo.
So it's related to the how it exists.
No, it's related to how they see it. It's not related to whether they see it. Okay? Object of perception. That's not zentangiyo.
Okay.
It's the object they think they see.
Is it related to how they like it or not?
No. Usually in Buddhist philosophy, it's how they feel it exists. Do they think it's coming from its own side? Do they think it's coming from their side? And if you want to go deeper,
Yes.
that's distinguished from a shenyu.
Matter.
Okay? No, how they want it to be.
Oh.
Okay? Shenba Shidra, right? It's 4 attachments.
Uh-huh.
So that's where shenyu means a pen that has to come from its own side. Stronger than a zindangiyo. It lies under a zindangiyo. Okay, so there's the topeyu, the object of perception, which is a pen. Zindangiyo, a pen that you perceive as coming from its own side. Then shenyu, which one do you really want it to be? You see, and those are 3 levels of a single object.
Wow.
Okay, cool. Whoa.
Very cool. It's
Gangsaki.
29
Shen
bits,
is GCH.
Z-H-E-N. Z-H-E-n. Shen.
GCH.
Shen.
Not GCH.
No,
No.
that's other.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Z-H-E-N means to have a strong attachment to something.
Are there meditations on emptiness related to each of these levels?
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, whether the teacher takes you from discussions to meditations depends on the quality of the teacher, you know. Some teachers just take you for years just through the books and they don't encourage you to try to feel it. Okay, anyway.
The time has arrived.
Tanzan Klengi ki Jindang ga Yimbar de La Shedang. Okay, Shedang means he just finished quoting the Dongtung Chenmo of Keduje, I believe it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And somehow that quotation is going to back up what he said in the last paragraph. And you have to confirm that. And you have to go find the quotation.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure we have this book in, which would be frustrating.
But you have a whole bunch of them, right?
Which one are we looking for now? The Kejopche book? I'm
Yeah.
sure we can find it, yeah. I think I have all. We have all his works, and whether or not they're in the database, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we should have all of those guys' works in, right?
In fact,
That's,
I'm 90% sure his books are not 100% in the database.
yeah, I don't think so.
But they're on my desktop. I can find it.
Can we have a separate folder in our translation?
Well, we should just put
Yeah.
them in,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just put them in. After this term is over, I will get to work on that, or me and Adam will do it.
Yeah, it's not in the database.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a shame, which is a crime. Which is a
Oh,
crime.
yeah. Well, we were talking about it before the term started, actually.
Yeah. we'll do
We could go into the uncatalog, right? Where are we? Hopefully it's in here, I think.
It wasn't the last time we looked. Was it?
That's your book.
I sent it to her separately. It
Here you
wasn't-
go. That's Keruji.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You don't.
What's the WK number on that one?
That's just an old uncatalog thing.
Well, no, correct, so I can look it up.
Oh, you could do that.
Is that I1KG956?
I can theoretically find it for you right now in an easier way. So
By the way, he has quoted it exactly, which, as we've seen, is kind of unusual, right? Okay. And there's some sexy stuff just following it that might be helpful to you. Okay. Which is why we go look it up. And thank God for the database.
What was the term that you searched for?
Dangjin Plengeki Jindang.
It's up on the top of the window. It shows you the search
Oh, look at
terms.
that. Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Up on the top of the
Up
window.
here.
Zin-
So remind me what's STANGS? Stung?
It's how you hold it.
Holding strongly.
No, it's the,
Oh.
yeah, it's the, how do you want to call that? Aspect? Something like that. Okay. Gyuktang. Gyuktang. Gyuk means to run, right?
Oh, weird.
And gyuktang means, is it this, or is it this, or is it this, or, you know, how's the tongue?
Okay, I found it here.
Difficult word to describe. Okay, we stopped here. Whether we're able to do any between terms is you know, I think I gotta work on, I'll try next week to work a little bit on your translations, okay? It's probably easier for me if I get all your translation first, you know, and then tear it up. Then I don't have to tear it up twice and it saves me time. Okay.
So when would you like those?
I don't know, give it to me. Just keep at the same pace, which would mean by Tuesday or something.
Yes.
On
Monday or
Tuesday to have it done.
Yeah, your first translation. And then,
Based on what we've been able to.
yeah, and then I have a week before I have to travel, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see how much I can do.
Huh.
Okay. Rang Day, we're going to think about it as those who belong to those groups. Rang Day, own group, meaning the Tongten turning around. Yeah. But, you know, you might have to check that. Chirab Mawane, from the Vaibhashika up to Umarangyupas, okay, the independent group of the mind-only school, okay, sorry, middle way school, which involves both Mahayana and Hinayana, Tekpa Chechung, okay, those people, Rang Day, we're going to think about it as those who belong to those groups. Rang Day, own group, meaning those who belong to those groups. Sui Luglayang, doesn't matter who you're talking about among those. Okay? Doesn't matter. Sui Luglayang, doesn't matter which particular school you're talking about in that group. Okay? Sui Luglayang, Kansa Rangya Tu Betzeyu de Zimbani. This and only this, the tendency to believe that the person is substantial in the sense of self-standing. Because we've had substantial in the sense of being independent, okay? That and only that, nid, okay? That and only that is they believe, okay? Now, go slow. They believe is the zintang. So this is a new word that you have to learn, zintang. Okay. Yes, that's not zintangiyo. Okay, zintangiyo means how do they take it. The pen which is coming from its own side is the zintangiyo. Okay.
So it's related to how it exists.
How do you
No, it's related to how they see it. It's not related to whether they see it. Okay, object of perception. That's not zintangiyo.
Okay.
It's the object they think they see.
Is it related to how they like it or not?
No. Usually in Buddhist philosophy, it's how they feel it exists. Do they think it's coming from its own side? Do they think it's coming from their side? And if you want to go deeper,
Yes, but
that's distinguished from a shenyu. Okay? No, how they want it to be.
Oh.
Okay? Shemba Shidra, right? It's 4 attachments.
Uh-huh.
So that's where shenyu means a pen that has to come from its own side. Stronger than a zintangiyo. It lies under a zintangiyo. Okay, so there's the tokpeyu, the object of perception, which is a pen. Zintangiyo, a pen that you perceive as coming from its own side. Then shenyu, which one do you really want it to be? You see, and those are 3 levels of a single object.
Wow.
Okay, cool. Whoa.
Wow. Ok, để tính tóm lại cái đoạn này cho cả nhà mình. Rồi cái đoạn này thì là kết nối với lại là cái bài hôm trước là khi mà mình muốn chứng minh một cái điều gì đó thì phải thông qua cái logic hoặc là trích dẫn, đúng không? Thì ngày hôm nay thì tiếp tục có cái phần trích dẫn từ cái tác phẩm đó là Tông Thun Chen Mo, đó là như là cái cuốn sách mà hiện tại cô Utpala đang dịch đấy, The Interlude on Emptiness đó. Cái những cái đoạn xen kẽ về về tính không. Thì cái tác phẩm này nó nói như thế nào, đó là từ cái trường phái Tỳ Bà Sa Bộ cho tới cái nhánh độc lập của Trung đạo. Ờ, bao gồm cả Đại Thừa và Tiểu Thừa, right? Tất cả những ai mà thuộc vào những cái trường phái đó thì bất kể là cái trường phái nào trong những cái trường phái đó thì họ cũng nắm bắt. Đấy, họ cũng nắm bắt rằng là con người, đấy, cái con người thì là tồn tại thực chất, đấy, tồn tại thực chất theo cái nghĩa đó là tự đứng vững. Nghe. Và và họ tin rằng là và họ tin vào cái cách mà mà nắm giữ vào mà chấp vào cái tôi đó thì là nó có từ khi nó có từ khi sinh ra, right? Lên kia. Và ở đây thì thầy có giải thích về cái từ Jin tăng, và nó liên quan tới có ba cái cấp độ mà mình nhận thức về về một cái đối tượng, right? Đó là một cái cây bút, và một cái nhận thức của mình về cái cây bút. Cấp độ nhận thức của cái cấp độ nhận thức rằng là cái cây bút nó đến từ chính nó, và cái cấp độ nặng nhất của cái sự hiểu sai đó là ờ, mình mình dính mắc vào cái việc là cái cây bút là nó tồn tại từ phía của chính nó. Okay. Nó có ba cái cấp độ như vậy. Ok, bài này là kết thúc ở đây rồi đó.
I'll try next week to work a little bit on your translations, okay? It's probably easier for me if I get all your translation first, you know, and then tear it up. Then I don't have to tear it up twice and it saves me time. Okay?
So when would you like those?
I don't know, give it to me. Just keep at the same pace, which would mean by Tuesday or something.
Yes.
On
Monday or
Tuesday to have it done.
Yeah, your first translation. And then,
Based on what we've been able to.
yeah, and then I have a week before I have to travel, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see how much I can do.
Bishop, later when we're leaving tomorrow, some of us, so are you going to tell us that what we should do after this term? Or?
Yeah, I didn't think about it yet. So, you know,
Should we take a 10-minute break?
yeah, I need to
Yeah.
visit my uncle.
Send our regards.
Sashi.
Sangye Shindu Nikte Uwargi Roku Namdak Shingma Chuparsho Iram Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniyatayami Zoshi Suram Yeshe Le Jungwei Tapa Kuni Topar Sho. Yay!
Kiếm lời ngay cả khi thị trường đi xuống, bạn không nghe lầm đâu. Đó chính là giao dịch hàng hóa thông qua Sở Giao dịch Hàng hóa Việt Nam.
All right, Utpala, you ready? I'm sorry to take some of your time. But that's my dream. I thought China Software is a good name to sell it when, call it a China Software MBA, and encourage businessmen to know something about their culture, and maybe use it in their business. So we could use what we learn in Yuan Tze in the other two parts of the course. You see, we could teach Yuan Tze and innovation and Yuan Tze and leadership. You see, and we can use it in the leadership part of the course, or we can use it in the innovation part of the course. What would Yuan Tze say about this subject? Because I was thinking when I write the innovation course, DCI course, the biggest innovation is in viewpoint. And, how you think. Buddha made innovations in how you think, which is the source of all innovation, and that's kind of interesting to me. And how he thinks is a big discussion about the three turnings of the wheel, you see. Like, he innovated twice. He innovated 3 times. He broke out of Hinduism to teach the Four Truths and dependent origination. And then he broke out of that to teach emptiness. And then he broke out of that to teach the mind-only school. So he broke out of viewpoints 3 times. And that's the subject of Yuan Tze's 6th chapter. So I just want to do the 6th chapter of Yuan Tze. I don't want to... You guys can do the rest afterwards. Okay. Are you ready? I think it'd be exciting to use Yuan Tze for leadership and innovation and tie it all together. And, so it's not a language class.
And I do it in
It's really
the
cool.
business school.
Yeah, it's part of the business school.
Kashla, did you want to share your copy of the text?
I will give you guys my copies of the text because I have made notes and I have cut them up logically. And some of what I wrote, like this comment, should be removed. You see what I mean? Like, Dongtun Chenmo, do we have it? I don't know.
We looked for it and we didn't find it.
It's Kedubje.
Yeah, I'll keep
And
looking.
there's the
Oh,
Tohoku number there.
okay.
And we don't have an input as far as I know. And it's one of his most important works. And
Okay,
that's
I'll look for it tonight and I'll try to.
and that's why I had this. That's why I had Kat trying to find the Tohoku numbers that were missing. So try to get me this one.
Okay,
It's called Dongtun Chenbo Kelsang Mikje,
okay. We might have it.
Opening the Eyes of Kelsangs. I couldn't find it, but I didn't try too hard. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to-
We've got 8 years of stuff that is
I know.
designed on disc.
It's possible we have it there.
But
Yeah.
okay,
I think we might have found it.
we went through this like a year ago. And I
We
couldn't
did.
remember.
Okay, let's go with Pala. You want to do this mandala thing? Perhi Joshi Meto Cham Rira Mingshi Nimbe Gembadi Sangye Shindu Mikte Uwagi Roku Namda Shingla Chepasho Ilam Guru Ragna Mandala Kame Atayami Chedan Soki Chonama Chamshu Badu Dani Kapsuchi Daki Chunyen Gipe Sunam Gi Dola Penshir Sangye Drupasho Chedan Soki Chonamla Chanchu Badu Dani Kasuchi Daki Junyen Gibe Sunam Gi Rola Penchir Sangye Drupasho Chenan Soki Chonam La Chanchu Badu Dani Kasuchi Daki Chenyen Gibe Sunam Ki Rola Penchir Sangye Drupasho. All right then. I believe we're still in the middle of a quotation from Tongtun Chenmo. And I think Nick and I looked it up. We were in Vietnam or something.
Some airport somewhere.
And there's Tongtun is a genre and not a text. So tun means like tundru, a session, a period of study or of meditation. So Tongtun is like, what do we call it? It's like
a drop of emptiness or something?
no, somebody else translated it that way. It's not the one translation into English, which is by a person who's he studied at Sarawak. I was there briefly. It's not a job.
No,
It's
we call it
it's
a touch or something like that.
An interlude.
No.
interlude. It's interlude. We translate it as interlude.
Oh.
Yeah. It means take a break and do a little emptiness. Tongtun. It means an interlude because it's like tundru. Tun means time of day or period of the day. So we called it emptiness interlude or something. Anyway, it turns out to be a genre. It turns out other people have written them. I believe we're still in the middle of it, but I can't confirm that till I get the input. And by the way, Sunam has been the manager of the Tibetan input, has been cranking out the text that we don't have really nicely.
Yeah,
And I'll tell her, look, this is corrupt. Like Choni Lama's early input was corrupt because we didn't have a good copy. We had the only copy in the world, and it was bad, and a lot of mistakes in it. So she's cranked it out in a few days. So we have good, clean input of that we didn't have before. Okay, Rang De.
sorry.
Ok, cái đoạn đầu đến hiện tại là thầy có nói về cái việc là thầy sẽ triển khai một cái khóa học nào đó mà theo tính suy đoán thì đó là cái lúc mà thầy lên cái ý tưởng cho cái khóa CSP, right? China Soft Power, sau này thầy đổi thành là Classic Soft Power đó. Và đó là về cái chương thứ 6 của một cái cuốn sách tên là Yense. Và và thầy nói về cái sự đổi mới, innovation, right? Và thầy nhắc đến Đức Phật với cái sự đổi mới đó với 3 cái lần chuyển pháp luân, right? Lần đầu tiên đó là phá bỏ cái khuôn khổ của đạo Hindu để mà giảng dạy về 4 sự thật. Sau đó thì tiếp tục tới cái lần chuyển pháp luân thứ 2 là dạy về tính không, và tới cái lần chuyển pháp luân thứ 3 là dạy về duy thức tông. Right. Ở cái sau cái phần cúng dường Mạn Đà La và cúng dường và quy y Tam Bảo cũng như là phát Bồ Đề Tâm á, thì đến cái thầy có chia sẻ về cái tác phẩm Tông Thun, right? Tông Thun. Và Tông Thun ở đây có nghĩa là gì? Có nghĩa là một cái đoạn xen kẽ để mà giảng dạy về tính không, right? Có nghĩa là đang học cái gì đó và có một cái phần nghĩ và xen vào đó là giảng dạy về tính không. Okay.
Sorry?
I'm looking for that book now. There's no Mao on the tune, should there be?
No, that would be harmony.
Okay.
You see? Okay. Rang De Kachik. Some of our own group, meaning Buddhists, okay, Rang De, Takchiran Chenki Kansak to Zimba, they believe that the tendency to hold to a person who is unchanging and who is, well, how do you want to translate it? Wrong. In, huh? Autonomous. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. All right. Things. That's because, but I am mitak, but not tak. Okay. Anyway, they believe dupa. They hold their position. Dupa is that it's kanzaki danzen henke, that it's the inborn tendency to hold to a person as being itself. You can say if you want to be radical. Okay. So they believe the tendency to believe that a person is unchanging and independent is the kind that you're born with. Okay, so the viewpoint that people are unchanging and independent is the kind of holding to the self-existence of a person that all of us are born with. Okay, that's how they would describe it. Okay, but some people believe that's not something you're born with, it's something you learn later. To think of the person as being takpa, unchanging, and as being independent. Okay, and having read ahead, when I was growing up,
cái đoạn này có nghĩa là gì, đó là một số người theo đạo Phật á, right, thì họ tin rằng là thì họ có cái khuynh hướng nắm bắt rằng là con người thì là không thay đổi, đơn nhất và tự trị hay là độc lập, right? Và họ tin rằng là cái quan điểm đó, right? Cái quan điểm tin rằng là con người là không thay đổi, là đơn nhất và độc lập đó, thì nó là một cái quan điểm mà mình có từ khi mà mình sinh ra nhé. Nhưng mà một số người khác thì họ lại không có nghĩ như vậy. Họ lại nghĩ rằng là cái việc mà mình nắm bắt rằng là con người là không thay đổi, đơn nhất và độc lập, thì nó là một cái mà không phải đã có từ khi sinh ra, mà nó được tiếp thu qua cái quá trình mà mình học hỏi.
I grew up in the Christian church, and I enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it. But we were taught the idea of a soul, and we would ask our mom, what's a soul? And she'd say, there's even the most famous children's prayer. Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to take. We taught this prayer as a little kid. If I die in my sleep, please take my soul to heaven. And then we ask our mom, what's a soul? And she says, well, this is a permanent part of you. Like the body dies, but there's a soul inside. And it's a permanent part of Mike. Mike is the soul. And that's the part that Jesus is going to take when after you die. And I believe, reading ahead, that's the viewpoint. It's a soul that's independent of the body and the mind. It's a separate thing that's inside of you that's not part of your body or mind. And yeah, it's like that. Okay, so just think of it that way. Some little invisible, what do you call it? Transparent, jelly-like glass thing inside of you, and when you die, it stays. You see what I mean? And that's the real Stanley. And Stanley's body is not that, and Stanley's mind is not that. It's pray the Lord my soul to take. Okay. Say it again?
Ở chỗ này thì thầy mới tiếp tục giảng về cái việc đó là thầy thì lớn lên ở trong cái truyền thống của đạo Chúa, right? Và ở trong đạo Chúa thì ngay từ khi mà mình còn nhỏ thì đã được dạy rằng là nếu như mà con có nếu như mà tối nay con có chết thì xin Chúa hãy đưa cái linh hồn của con lên thiên đường, right? Và cái linh hồn này thì nó nó chính là cái mà mình có thể dùng để mà mình giải thích cho cái ý tưởng về cho cái sự nắm bắt về con người là độc lập, right? Là một cái phần mà độc lập. Có nghĩa là cái linh hồn đó nó không phải là cái thân xác của con người, nó cũng không phải là cái tâm trí của con người, mà nó là một cái phần độc lập. Nó kiểu như là nó không thay đổi, nó trường tồn, right?
Doesn't it
Sorry?
refer to the same previous Kachik?
Kachik, maybe. No, it's different. The day doesn't refer to the kachik. The day refers to Kansaki Dangten.
So Kachi's also said,
Put a comma after
Oh,
kachik.
Kachik say that.
some
Yeah.
other people
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that
yeah,
it's Kunta.
yeah. It's a good question.
Oh, that's brutal.
Some people say that is. Some people say that is. It's not that kachik. That kachik day doesn't. You're not meant to read a kachik day. It's kachik karma de kunta.
Right.
Other people say that thing Gansaki Dangten is sorry. Dakji Rawang Chengi Dak Zimba Kansaki Den Zimba is kunta. Okay, got it. It's a good question. It's how you phrase. That's a question of phrasing.
Yeah.
Which words do you read together?
Do you find that day or D would occur equally as often as would be referring to the word directly in front of it, or does it usually refer to the word directly in front of it?
Most often it refers to the word, the phrasing directly before it, but not always. And there's a famous grammar text that says, "Go look for the day. Go look for the referent." You have to go look for the referent.
Right.
Okay. Kachik de kuntak. I can't recite it anymore. I used to be able to. Kachik de kuntak yinkyang. Then, and others say that it's kuntak but ... And he ends the quotation from Dongten. You see, Sungbi Churo. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, right, yeah.
But.
Where's the but dot?
Kyang.
Kyang, but I
Yeah,
thought
then
you
it
just
closes
said
the
that.
quotation.
But some people believe it's something you learn.
Others believe it's something you learn. Period. But maybe he's going to disagree with both of them. But that ends the quotation from Kedubje. You see, although we need the input to confirm that.
It seems that it's not in his collected works, something with that name. So it's
Kelsam Mikje. MIG apostrophe BYED.
okay.
Shesok Sumbe Chiro. So he goes on. Okay, got it? You okay? He's using this to prove something. I don't remember what it was, but you know.
Got it.
Oh, yeah?
It's to support the statement in section 37. Okay, he's quoting Tongten. Okay, that statement was the great majority of them, whoever they are, detailists onto sutras.
Is this the
You
book?
found it? Yeah, it is. I believe it is. Yeah, it's not even called Tongten in the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the table of contents, I think.
So this Shesok Sunpei Jiro.
Yeah, ... That's a. You have to go to section 38, and it says, as the great interlude Anthony puts it. Okay. So he's using the quotation from the great interlude on emptiness to prove the statement in 37. You got to go back to 37 and 36. 36 says, other detailists, as well as all the schools up from the sutras, say blah blah blah. Okay. Then he says the great majority of them would say that that's the inborn version, and he proves that statement by the 38 and 39.
And so this, that's the ending of.
And the cheer down here in 39, chiro, is the tak after day. This day means because blah 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 from Tongten Chimo. Okay, it's a huge logical statement. He's making his assertion here, and he's backing it up with the quotation from Tongten Chimo. And that's why there's a cheer at the end of the Tongten Chimo quotation. Unfortunately, that quotation is in two pieces. Probably there's other material between these two pieces. See, because he says dang. So he says, because Tongten Chimo says this, and Tongten Chimo says this. And
Ok. Cái đoạn này thì thầy tiếp tục thầy Ben có hỏi về cái từ thể ở đằng sau cái từ kachik, right? Cái từ thể đó bình thường là nó sẽ dùng để thay thế cho cái cụm từ ở đằng trước nó, nhưng mà trong trường hợp này thì nó không phải là thay thế cho từ kachik mà nó thay thế cho nguyên cái cụm của tắc chích rang quang chen khang sắc không khang sắc kỳ Jinpa kỳ rang Jin, nghĩa là cái việc mà gọi nắm bắt vào cái việc là con người vào cái ngã và cái tôi của con người, right? Thì là một số người khác thì tin rằng là cái khuynh hướng đó thì là nó không có phải là từ khi mà sinh ra mà là nó là học hỏi được, right? Và hai cái khổ 38 và 39 này là trích dẫn từ cái tác phẩm, cái đoạn xen kẽ về tính không, là nó dùng để mà nó là cái bằng chứng kinh điển cho cái khổ 36 và 37 mà nói về cái việc đó là cái trường phái Tỳ Bà Sa Bộ, Kinh Lượng Bộ cho đến trường phái, cho đến nhánh độc lập của trường phái Trung Đạo, thì tin rằng là thì nắm bắt rằng vào cái việc đó là con người thì không thay đổi, đơn nhất và độc lập. Thì nó là một cái quan điểm mà con người sinh ra đã có, nghe. Nghĩa là hai cái khổ này dùng để mà chứng minh cho hai cái statement, hai cái câu, hai cái luận điểm được đưa ra ở bên trên. Ok. Rồi, đó là nội dung của ngày hôm nay ha. Rồi, hôm nay mình sẽ kết thúc ở đây ha. Cả nhà mình tự cúng dường mạng Đà La và hồi hướng ha. Ok.